I'm from a close community of people who travel and they do the fair, the carnival, carousels and
Okay.
so it was great. It's already show, my whole life I was around traveling and the show, but the American movies always really inspired me. I loved American films, and so one day I got the chance to go to New York to study, and I studied acting in New York, the actor studio, all these actors that I was, I wanted to study there. And then when I came back to Belgium in 2009, I started the career, but I was always writing or acting, never directing. A lot of actors, writers also started directing and started them with short films. I said, why not give it a try, So I developed this story, I thought was funny, but more than funny, There's like, we say like layers of like, okay, it's funny, but also it's a story of brother and sister, or somebody dead, a mourning of the father or a friend. And so the story came, I said, I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to wait. I was sick of waiting. I'm just going to do it. You know what I mean? Just do it. And
Carpe diem.
Yeah. And so once I start doing it, people start coming. So a little bit of money there, a little bit of money there, a little bit, and the guy who plays Dieu is a friend of mine from New York, came to Belgium, especially for the movie. And it's like, okay, and now we're here. Now we're in Cannes on the boat.
Wow.
It's just like, it took 2 years from the beginning of writing until today, almost. But I mean, what an adventure,
Yeah. How long was the filming?
The filming itself, we shot it in 2 weeks, but 3 days and then 3 days.
So very short, very...
Yeah, and intense, very intense, very intense.
What about the soundtrack?
Yeah?
Because I heard a strange rock or hard
Yes,
rock.
yeah.
Why?
I'm very inspired by Tarantino and Martin Scorsese.
Okay.
Those are my gods. And they always have a great song or one moment in their movies that go fucking crazy where it's totally unexpected and with a soundtrack. And at the same time, it's a character almost in the film,
Invisible actor.
Exactly. And so at this moment in the movie where I'm like, when everything goes crazy, I'm like, something needs to happen there. And actually a friend of mine who's a musician who does completely something different style, I said, do you have something hard? And he said, years ago I recorded something with my wife and he let me listen. I was like, that's perfect. That's perfect. It's crazy. It has nothing to do with the movie. It's like, but for the moment in the film, it's perfect.
Okay.
And then the end song, the calm and when the credits, that's an original song of a friend of mine from New York also who wrote it. I said, you're a musician, you make beautiful music. Could you write something for the film? And so he made the theme of Rendez-vous mes dieux. To end on a emotional note a little bit.
Okay. As the title of your movie is Rendez-vous mon Dieu, imagine the time the genius of the lamp.
Yeah.
Another kind of Dieu.
Yes, absolutely.
What is your desire?
My desire?
Yeah.
To one day do the same interview with you.
Okay.
But, in the
in the Palais?
In the Palais with a feature film.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we're with a short film here, and we're not far away. Look, it's just that.
Yeah.
So maybe just a couple of years, and maybe you guys will be, and I'll be. So it's to make more movies, to tell stories, to travel the world, telling stories, meet people from all over the world, and exchange. Like this is such a Belgian film also. It's such a culture about Belgium. It's the cafes. The cafe, the bar, is almost a character in the movie. When they enter the pub.
Okay, the location.
The location,
It's a character itself.
And it's almost like I would say the pizza is in Italy or pasta, or the sumo in Japan.
Okay.
It's part of their culture, your culture. And in Belgium, cafes, we live there. The postman brings the mail in the pub.
Okay.
The police.
It's like a home.
Absolutely, completely. It's the home.
Okay.
And so there's something about that culture that is very authentic in Belgium that I show now thanks to this movie, to you, to Romanian TV before, and this is the magic of movies. I see movies here in the festival of Kenya, of Malaysia, of like countries that I don't know, but I know them through the movies.
Yeah,
so if I can do the same with my movies, this is why we do it. This is why we do it. The rest of this and the boat is wonderful, but it's just a small part of the business. The business is making the film.
Okay, great. So it was a pleasure to meet you.
See you in a couple of years at the Palais.
Okay.
As I said, it's on tape. It's official.
Okay.
See you. Thank you.